Hey guys, this is MB from underdog and welcome back to my NBA betting model projections for today, Sunday, January 7th. I have two qualified bets, but before we go through projections, just one answer to one question. So I didn't make projections for this NFL week, the last week of NFL regular season, because most of the teams are already in the playoffs, and I would not even take into account these games. Also for the playoffs, I will make projections. I made a profit with my NFL betting model, but for playoffs, I will also not take the last week statistics because those games will not be relevant. I checked one game. Uh, it was a huge difference between my projections and bookmakers projections because simply the team is not playing with their important players because they need to save them for playoffs. So this is the last week of NFL. At least I will not make projections. Of course, you can do whatever you want. There are sports bettors who see the opportunity in the last game, maybe with underdogs or something like that. I'm not paying attention to these things. So I will stick with the numbers. And for the playoffs, I will make projections, and I hope we can maybe find one or two more bets. But for me, NFL season is over. Amazing season with ROI 17%. I think positive closing line value numbers both against Pinnacle and so no Vic and Vic both CLV because many sites just show closing line value. With Vic, right? Not many sites and betting portals and peak monitoring sites don't show no Vic closing lines against Pinnacle, which should be the standard if you sell picks. I don't sell picks anyway, so this is not that relevant to me. I simply share my journey. I simply try to show you how you can use spreadsheets for sports betting, how to set the strategy and the mindset so you can become a long-term winner. And I'm not that into the picks. I'm also thinking that maybe next year I will maybe focus only on one sport, esports. Maybe this is something I'm thinking for last 2 years, but then I'm still dealing with American sports because they're popular. I'm very good at baseball, at least the results show this. But I'm thinking to jump fully into esports in next years. Of course, those who join my betting course, they will still, of course, have the access to my betting models for American sports, for NBA, for NHL, everything, baseball, and so on. But me personally, I made enough, and I will maybe see some nice challenge in esports, especially now with Counter Strike 2. So this is something new. Not many sharp bettors. The market is growing. This is something I see all the time for last 3 4 years. I see this trend, and maybe I will go into that because I'm not into sports love or something like that. For me, it is important to find the edge, and if I have the advantage, so I can take this money to make profits, reinvest it into other assets, and then have freedom in my life with this. So I don't need to have a job. I'm not betting necessarily. I don't know an NBA or NFL because just because this is NFL or NBA. I don't care basically. It can be esports. It can be I don't know anything. And esports is growing market. The limits are getting bigger. More people are betting, and it will be interesting. Okay, so this is a short intermezzo to today's games. The games will start soon. I already made projections earlier, but then I couldn't make a video earlier, so now is the video. San Antonio Spurs against Cleveland Cavaliers. I have Cleveland Cavaliers minus 13.5, bookmakers minus 10.5. As I said, I lowered the criteria. Yesterday I had a negative day, but closing line value numbers are showing good results. So of course I will keep doing this. This is something we need to pay attention. Portland, Brooklyn, I have over. So the first game, so the first qualified bet Cleveland minus 10.5, and the second bet qualified bet Portland against Brooklyn over 224. Okay, those are two qualified bets for today. But there are also a couple of other games you might take into consideration. Portland against Brooklyn, no, Atlanta against Orlando, no value, but maybe small value with Orlando at home. I know they have a couple of questionable players. I think, one questionable player in the lineup. So if he's not playing, I think there will be some change. Pelicans Sacramento. I made a projection here without Zion Williamson. If he is in the lineup, then this is close to even game, and there is small value with Pelicans. But once this information will come out, if you can be quick, you can take it. Of course, some bookmakers will probably be a little bit late, and you can take the advantage. I will not bother with betting after I make this video and one more video, and that's it. Or maybe this is the last video today. Minnesota Timberwolves, Dallas Mavericks. The same story. Dallas Mavericks. They are playing without Dante Exum, and Luka Doncic is questionable. He's the most important player. If Doncic is playing, this is the line. Dallas should be small favorite or close to even game, and +3 would be considered as a value play. But we don't know if Doncic will play. Okay, so if Doncic plays, then +3 will look good if you can catch this line later when this information will come out. Then we have Memphis Phoenix Suns. Here you see this is 8.5 difference for the totals. So lean to the over. However, we have two questions. Ja Morant is questionable and Kevin Durant is questionable. If those two players are not playing, then this is not qualified bet. So at this point, I don't know if they will play, but if they both play, if you can get the same totals, this is then qualified bet. Detroit, Denver, no value. Toronto, Golden State, no value. Although I think there is maybe small value with Golden State to cover this small spread. But that's it. Okay, so those are two qualified bets for me. That's it for me today. It is Sunday, and whatever decide to take, I wish you good luck and see you next time.